Welcome to another Fablecraft Friday. I'm Joey from Riftweaver, and I'm here with this week's update for Tales of Fablecraft. We are getting ready to release the Halloween one-shot of Fright and Fallen Branch. I'm going to talk about that this week, and that one-shot is not coming by itself. It's actually arriving with a larger update, version 0.19.0 of Fablecraft, and we're going to talk about 3 of the more marquee features that are coming, and one of them is one that you've been wanting for a while. Let's start with the Fright and Fallen Branch. So this is our Halloween one-shot. It is meant to be kind of a fun, silly take on Halloween and Mythos. Some cool stuff happens. Dill Tallgrass goes missing. There's some unique background variants that have sort of a Halloween flair, and there's some monsters that come from the base game that have their own Halloween flair as well. And that also includes some music, which I think I'm using for this episode right now. I always put that in at the end. Yeah, I should use the Halloween music. So this update is coming on October 22nd. That is our current planned update date. It could shift by a day or so just stay tuned. You'll find it on the Discord or on Steam as soon as it's live. But thank you again for wanting this and for being excited about it. We're excited to bring in this first seasonal one-shot that we want to try. And if it's a success, I think we'll probably try more down the line. So with this update, like I just said, there's more stuff coming. It's not just the Halloween one-shot. If you were to look at the feature upvote site right now, the feedback site that we always use, you'll find that the number 2 thing is a place for personal notes. There's a lot of stuff on this board that we want to get to, but this is the one that we identified on our roadmap as coming up next-ish, and it's going to be available alongside the Halloween update. So the personal note system is pretty cool. You'll see it on screen right now. It is persistent across a campaign, so it's going to be within a campaign. You'll have a spot for personal notes. You can create individual notes with their own title and body text. It is text only. These notes, if you leave the game and come back, will be in the campaign. If you're a GM, you can actually navigate across multiple tabs, and the note will stay open where you've left it when you come back, so you won't have to reopen the note and scroll through. It actually works pretty well for a first iteration. I really like it a lot. Players will have access to this too. It's not just for GMs. If you go into a new campaign, of course, you'll have a fresh slate. It won't have notes from the other campaigns. It'll be specific to that campaign. This is coming, like I said, with the update on Tuesday, and it's not alone. We've also overhauled the dice rolls. So previously, our dice, which you can see on screen right now, this is what they look like today and have looked like since launch. Our dice are a bit floaty. We've heard from players that they float too much. They feel a little unrealistic. The sounds are a little bit repetitive. And so we've overhauled these floaty dice into something new. Here's the new roll. You're going to notice that it is much faster, a lot more realistic when it comes to like the physics of how dice move, and it results in a much quicker, more streamlined experience in Fablecraft. So whether you're running through combat or maybe the solo combat trial mode and you want to roll quicker, this is awesome. It's also really good when you do a full party skill check. If everyone's checking academics at once, it can be pretty slow, especially if you have 5 players. With this rolling system, it's a lot quicker. We like it. Let us know what you think in the comments or in Discord, wherever, or on our feature upvote website. We think it's really cool, and it actually makes the game feel a lot better, more fluid, a lot faster. Let us know what you think. Like I said, all of this is coming in version 0.19.0 Fablecraft. It's not the only thing that's coming with this update. We have other stuff coming too, and you'll be able to find all of that in the patch notes that we put out on Discord and on Steam, and we'll let you know as soon as the update is live. And of course, our patch notes are a lot more in depth in these videos, so definitely check it out if you care or are curious about all of the changes and bug fixes that we're putting in place for Fablecraft. I do want to leave you with one other tease. We're very close to iPad release. We've been working on this one pretty hard. The iPad is the first tablet that we're going to hit. We'll hit Android later, and then of course we're on target for mobile next year. The tablet is a great home for Fablecraft. It feels and looks really good. Combat especially feels really good on the tablet. We can't wait to show this one off, and we'll be talking about it a lot more in the coming weeks. And yes, those are 2 Riftweaver folks playing on the iPad. It's pretty cool. I actually have it running too in a test mode as well. I love playing the combat arena on the touchscreen. It feels really good. I've been Joey, Riftweaver. You can always find us on Discord. It's discord.gg/Fablecraft. And if you do want to upvote features or make some feature requests yourself, you should do that at fablecraft.featureupvote.com. We kept that site red, and we review it as a team once a month to make sure that everything gets into the backlog and prioritized based on your feedback. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you next week.